They want you to use like this much for your whole head. And I'm like, have you met a black person? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rickens, aka Rickens. And before we start, this is part 3 of the video, right?
Okay.
Which probably means that you watched part 1 and you probably watched part 2. So what I'm gonna need you to do is wherever that little subscribe button is, click it. Thanks. Let's move on. Today is part 3 of my Empties video. We're gonna be focusing more on like stylers. So I got leave-ins, stylers, and oils. I am an oil user. I love oils. If you are not an oil user, you can end the video when I finish my last styler. Let's start. So I'm gonna start with sprays. So it's gonna be like leave-in / refresher. So I have the Jamaican black castor oil water from As I Am. It might be too reflective. Maybe. I actually really like this. I use it to refresh my hair. I use it to help me pre-poo sometimes so that I don't have to like go in the shower. I'll just use this so I'm not like wasting water. This is a really good product. I really like this. Like, the only reason I didn't buy another one was because I kind of like put a ban on myself for buying products this year. Highly recommend. As I Am is just one of those classic natural hair brands that just like, I love what they do. I love what they stand for. I love As I Am. This product, highly recommend. Next, I have the Supersonic Supercharged Honey Moisture Retention Condition from B-Girl. Oh, no. From the B-Girl collection by The Dew. Right here. And this is cute. The only thing I wish that I did was that I wish that I used this with products that were not the honey curl custard, because I literally only used this for the honey curl custard or to like refresh my hair or like re-moisturize my hair. So I would say that this is pretty moisturizing. I don't think this is the most moisturizing leave-in that I've ever used. And the thing that sucks with my experience with this is that every time I've used this with the curl custard, it's flaked. I can never figure out if it's because of this or if it's because of the custard or whatever. And so this has kind of had a disadvantage in my like natural hair story, just because like to me now the product is just fine. It could be a really good product. I just don't think so. Not with my experience anyways. So if I ever buy this again, I am gonna I'm gonna make an effort to pair this with other stylers, because I literally only ever use this with B-Girl, and I should have been experimenting with other products. But I was also not really using leave-ins this year. I was kind of mostly focusing on trying to retain the most moisture I could with deep conditioning and then putting on gel. But you know what? I love leave-ins. I do. Leave-ins are great, and I actually can't believe I went over to the dark side and started not using leave-ins anymore. I didn't hate it, because you know it cuts out a step, but the second I started using leave-ins again, I was like, I love this. I love this. Why would I not do this? Anyways, continue. Next I have the Pattern Leave-In Conditioner for definition and moisture. Love. I have no complaints. This is one of my favorite leave-ins. 9 fluid ounces. It is pricey. Tracy Ellis Ross, Celebrity Hair Care. However, quality. It's really good quality. This is one of those lines where I'm like, the quality of the products speak for themselves, and so like they can be that price because they actually work and they do what they're supposed to, and they outperform a lot of products. So this leave-in, this was the first leave-in that I put in my hair after not using leave-ins for like months. And the second this touched my hair, I was just like, I miss you. I miss you. You know what I mean? Like this, great leave-in. I love leave-ins. Creamy, moisturizing, buildable. The moisture lasts for a long time. Yeah, top tier, love this. And then my last leave-in, I was actually supposed to make a video about this, but I forgot. I used K18 this year, and I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan because I didn't use it the way that it's recommended.
Why not? Why? Why not? Why though?
Because it just, I couldn't. I couldn't. I really couldn't. It was making me angry because I have coarse, kinky hair and they want you to use one pump for like your whole head. Where? And so I would have to, like, I tried to detangle with this using using one pump. Like, it's hilarious to me. I can't believe I did it. I really tried. I tried to follow the directions. It didn't work for me. I would use one pump to try to detangle a section, and I'm just like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Why am I doing this to myself? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna add an extra 4 minutes to my routine, because this, you leave it on your hair for 4 minutes and then you don't rinse it out. You just continue styling. So what I did was I would do my regular wash day, pre-poo or not, shampoo, deep condition, and then when I rinse out the deep conditioner and my hair is already detangled and smooth and nice, I would just put this on, wait 4 minutes, and then continue styling. And my hair felt and looked incredible. Like this little tiny little thing, did I show it? I don't even know, I probably didn't. But this little tiny little thing, she's nice. She's very nice. She's expensive, but she's very nice. I use this with the oil. I don't really be using these products the way I'm supposed to, but so I would use this, and then, so I would take a pump of this and then use like 1 to 2 drops of oil, rub it in my hands, and then apply. Do that all over my whole head, and then wait the 4 minutes, and then continue styling. That worked wonders for me. Like, my coils were like, they were coiling the way that I remember my coils used to coil before I started doing this natural hair thing. Like before I used to like stretch my hair all the time. Yeah, K18, she's kind of that girl. She kind of is. $75 though. For how much? For 1.7 fluid ounces is insane. But it kind of functions kind of like an Olaplex, where they want you to use like this much for your whole head. And I'm like, have you met a black person? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for like the kinkies and the curlies and the coilies, you're gonna need a little bit more than one pump. Like, let's just be real. But it's completely worth it. When I have the money to get this again, I will be getting it again. So, and the oil. I like lines, like I like things that come together. Well, I don't know if they come together, but I like using things in conjunction with each other. So like with the number 3 and the number 0, I love using those together. This and the oil, I love using those together because that's when I got the best results. So, I'm just saying. And I'm pretty sure the oil was in my favorites video for oils, in my last favorites video. So, K18. Actually, if you're from K18 and you see this, can I have free stuff? Thanks. All right, so next we're gonna do stylers. So I have a sample size of the Biomake Curl Defining Gel. If you saw that video that I posted recently about it, I have mixed feelings, and I don't like that because this used to be like one of my favorite gels. And when I used it recently, I wasn't impressed. No, I wasn't impressed. It's not better. disappointed because my hair didn't come out the way that I wanted it to, or it didn't last as long as I wanted to. That's what it was. It didn't last as long as I wanted it to, and it was completely my fault because I somehow, I don't know how, I still don't know how, but it says on the website that like it dries to a light hold, and I don't know why that has never rung a bell. It's never rung any kind of bell in my immediate vicinity ever, and yeah, I don't know, it's always been this way, and it just clicked for me like a couple months ago, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I think I'm gonna do a day where I use this and I don't stretch it, like a wash day where I use it and I don't stretch it, and then I don't stretch it for like the whole week, right? Just to see how my hair grows, because I just remember loving this, and I feel like I haven't been loving it the way that I remember, and that makes me sad. Because Edgewell Beauty is one of my favorite brands. So I definitely wanna start playing around with this gel again, just because I feel like I love it, and I used to love it, and it's kind of fading, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah. All right, so this gel I've actually never used.
What?
And I dumped it down the toilet.
What?
Because, so this is this is the Soultanicals Aloe Be Thy Mane Ayurvedic Hair Gel. And like I said, I've never used it. I've said this before, when Soultanicals drops like lines, I usually get them because they're always really good. So with this one, this was a very like Ayurvedic line. And so they send the gel, and the gel is like, it doesn't look like a gel, and it's like incredibly watery. It just feels like water. And I'm just like, I emailed the company and I'm like, hey, this is not a gel. Can I please have another one? So I email them, they get back to me, they send me another one, and I have the other one in my closet. And that one is almost the same. Like it may be a little bit more jelly-like, but like it's really not. But because it looks a little bit more gelatinous than this, I'm just gonna keep it, and I'm gonna try to do something with my hair with it, just because I do want to try it, because I feel like it's gonna be really good. I think it's kind of because of the name, I feel like aloe gel is thicker than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around why they would call this a gel. I'm like, oh, maybe because it's like the consistency of gel because of aloe, because it's it's really watery and loose. But I'm like, I've seen aloe gels, they're thicker than this. So needless to say, never used it. I think it smells good though. Ooh, whoa. I don't know. It might be the bottle. I don't know. But whatever I just smelled, I don't remember it smelling like that. And I'm about to go check the other one because let me check the other one. Actually, let me check the other one. This one doesn't really smell that different. I don't know why I remember this smelling better. Either way, this is the other one, and like I said, the consistency is so loose that it comes with, this one came with a pump. The first one didn't come with a pump. This one comes with a pump. And yeah, this is like the loosest, I don't know if you can even see that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna shake it around a little bit. I don't know. I'm probably gonna maybe I'm gonna blow out my hair and use this for like a twist out or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just use it for a twist out, because it doesn't seem like this will have hold. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Needless to say, currently, it's a no for me. If they ever come out with this again, there's like a 99% chance I'm not gonna buy it. Unless I use this for like a twist out or something, and it's the most bomb twist out I've ever done in my life, which I doubt that's gonna happen. You know, but whatever, I digress. Next, I have a custard. I have the Natural medium hold avocado curl custard. And y'all, this is another one where I'm like, I feel like I used to love this, and now that my hair's getting longer, I don't really love it anymore. Mind you, this is an old jar, so maybe I need to get a new one to really test it out, but I kind of don't want to do that. If I'm being real, like I really do kind of want to cut back on how many natural hair products I'm buying. And so like now I'm kind of getting to a place where like if something doesn't really stand out to me anymore, I'm kind of just moving away. Natural Hair Club is, I think it's the first natural hair company I really started using when I started actually paying attention to my hair. So again, it makes me sad because like it's like history and memories and blah blah blah. We'll see. I think I will circle back to Natural Club at some point in my life just because I'm always curious. And yeah, when my stash starts to dwindle down, I'll probably be like, oh, I used to use Natural Club, let me see, right? But yeah, that's it. And so my last styler is going to be the Camille Rose Spiked Honey Mousse 4-in-1 styler. I really like this mousse, smells really good. Love the consistency, love how moisturized my hair feels when this is in my hair. I've done a wash and go with this before, it was cute. Have I done a twist out with this? I think I did a twist out with this. And the only issue that I have with this mousse is that my styles don't last. This is a mousse that if I wanted to get really nice, like really beautiful day one hair, I would go for this, and because of that, I kind of stopped using it and let my boyfriend use it, and he really likes it. If you want really gorgeous day one curls and like whatever, if you want beautiful, hydrated, moisturized day one hair, the moisture lasts throughout the week. To me, the style doesn't. It doesn't. For me anyways. Other than that, like I would like to get another one to like try to figure out a way to make it last, but at the end of the day, like hydrated hair is what I'm more happy about than having super defined hair that's bone dry and like on the brink of breaking. This is still one of my favorite mousses because of how hydrating it is, or at least how moisturized my hair feels. Like my hair just never feels dry whenever this is in my hair. So we love her. Next and last is oils. Like I said, I love oils. If you don't like oils, you can stop here. But I have a good amount of oils, so I mean, unless you want to hear about the oils, just in case you are curious, stay locked in. Stay. All right. So I have 2 Jamaican Black castor oils, different companies. So I have one from Tropical Isle Living. This is the original Jamaican Black castor oil from their company. Whenever I get Jamaican Black castor oil, it's usually this one. And then I have the Jamaican Mango and Lime Black castor oil in the scent Mango Papaya. So this, I have an oil mix. I use this all the time. Love this. Great quality, feels good. I actually detangled my hair with just this, and I was like, oh, I know people have been doing it. I've never done it before, and when I actually did, I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I love this. Love this. I do like this one. I just didn't like the scent. The scent was too overbearing for me, and like I'm usually fine with like fruity scents, whatever, but like this was just not it for me. I used it up because I wanted to get rid of it, not because I was reaching for it, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's still a good oil. Next time, I would just pick another scent. These next 4 oils are all right, so my lights cut out, and I just didn't feel like stopping and waiting, but so I'm just gonna get through this best I can. Sorry for the different angle. We move. So these next 4 oils, like I said, they're from Curly Proverbs. This is the golden one. Here. This is the Fenugreek Elixir. And then these are essential oils that she released recently. This is the coffee and orange glow. And then this is the lemongrass zen. So far for me, everything that Curly Proverbs has released, I love. I love all of their clays, their powders, whatever. And I love all their oils. I actually so they have a limited edition fenugreek elixir. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Because first of all, it's beautiful. Second of all, obsessed with it. So this is the limited edition coffee and MSM fenugreek elixir. It's right here. And this is gonna be, you're not gonna be able to see any of the words because it's so shiny and beautiful and gorgeous, and I love it. Y'all, I love this. I hope, well, it's probably expensive, which is probably why it's limited edition. I would love for them to make this a permanent oil in their collection, just because this is my favorite one of all of these. I talked about applying MSM topically. This is just another way to get it. Love the coffee scent. The oil itself feels so good. Like, it just feels so nice, y'all. I will say, when you mix this one, so I have the sweet pumpkin spice gel and like leave-in and things in my hair right now. This oil mixed with the sweet pumpkin spice smell, out of this world. Out of this world. It smells like, it kind of just smells, so I got this cake from my boyfriend for his birthday. It was a coffee cake, pumpkin spice cake, and it literally smells like that. Like, it just brings you to, it just brings you there. You smell like dessert, and it's amazing. I love this oil, and it feels good on the scalp and the hair. It feels good everywhere.
What?
Like, it just, yikes. Yeah, I love her. Even though we're not even talking about this, we're talking about the Empties. I love all of those oils that I just mentioned. This is just the newest one, and I love this one too. So yeah, with all the oils, they're all Ayurvedic, which if you like Ayurveda, these are great for you. So you don't have to like purchase different types of oils. She just made her own blends, and if you watch any of her videos, she's very good about educating people on the uses, the benefits, and just all the tips and tricks when it comes to Ayurveda. And so she's just, she started her own line, and she kind of just made it easy, and I love everything that she does so far. Anyways, these oils, highly recommend. Yeah, even the essential oils, they all smell really good. There is one, it's the the peppermint garlic hit, which I didn't finish that one yet. It's very potent, and these are all really potent, but just because that one has garlic in it, the garlic smell is just like, it's a lot. To the point where I don't use it as much because I don't want my scalp smelling like garlic, even though garlic is a good like stimulant for hair growth. I don't want my hair to smell like it. I just don't. But anyways, like I said, great products, 10 out of 10. Would highly definitely recommend. I only have a few more left, and my camera's about to die. So we gotta do this now.
Okay.
All right, so next we have the Lock and Seal anti-breakage styling oil from Sienna Naturals, right here. And I like this. This was my second favorite product from Sienna Naturals. My favorite was the shampoo. When it comes to oil blends, like from brands, this is not one of my favorites. I never really reached for it. I think it's fine, it does what it's supposed to, but this just doesn't excite me. Like I just didn't reach for it. Like I said, like with the other products, I kind of used this up. I used it because I wanted to use it up, not because I liked using it, if that makes sense. So yeah, done. This is the hot sauce from EcoSlay. So I actually love this oil. The only thing that I don't like about it is because it has the red palmetto, I think it's called. The red palm oil. This can stain. I haven't stained anything, but because it stains, I am more likely to not use it in like oil blends and stuff, just because I don't use as much oil anymore, but if I were to happen to use that much oil, I don't want it to be dripping down and having this stain things that I like. You know what I mean? So I would use this in like masks and like the glosses. So I do really like this. I think this is a really, really, really good oil. And I'm not asking for anybody to like change any formulations or whatever. I would buy this again. I always get nervous whenever I use it because I don't want to stain anything. So that's really my only critique, but I do love this oil. Next, I have the Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil by My Yellow Organics. So if I'm being real, this was the best option that I could buy when I wasn't home. So I went to a CVS and I was looking for an oil and I saw it and I was like, okay. As an oil, this is fine. It has a nice scalp tingle, hair growth, all that stuff. I'm obviously not gonna see it because I really didn't use it. I haven't used it for long enough, and I've said this a million times, oils don't grow your hair. So like, happy for them for like blowing up on TikTok and all that stuff, but like, let's be real. It says it's for daily use, scalp treatment, split end care. You cannot fix split ends. You cannot fix split ends, cut them off. That's probably the most annoying thing that I always see with certain brands and companies when it comes to their products. Like, you can't fix split ends, you have to cut them. You cannot unbrick something. Like, you can't, you just can't. You know what I mean? Think of anything that's ever been broken, you cannot unbreak it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're Olaplex. Unless you're Olaplex and you have a special chemical that you created to have disulfide bonds reconnect and blah, 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 whatever it does, right? Yeah, oils just, no. Oils, no. I know rosemary has been proven to help hair growth. Let's just stop there. Why can't we just stop there? You know what I'm saying? I'm going on a rant. This is irrelevant. This oil is fine. It's cheap, it's affordable. That's one thing about Mayel that you can't knock. Like, they are always gonna be the affordable option that is also really good. But yeah, decent oil. I wouldn't buy it again. I literally only bought it because it was like an emergency. Not really emergency, but like, you know what I mean. Yeah, next. So I have actual rosemary oil and vitamin E oil. I got these from Amazon from Now Solutions. Love them. I get most of my oils from Now Solutions, so I'm just used to their, it got off again. Oh, but I was prepared this time. So, like I said, I get most of my oils from Now Solutions on Amazon. Haven't had a complaint yet. Scalp has been fine, hair has been fire. Like, we're doing the things. If you make oil blends like I do, I think they're a really good company. I just started using another one because I started incorporating more Ayurvedic oils in my mixture. So like, yeah, maybe I'll just make a list of the things that I use, and because I actually wrote it down, of the things that I use, and then I'll just post it for y'all. But yeah, Now Solutions, fire. I love vitamin E oil. This is a really good oil to just add. If you like making oil mixes, this is a really good one. It helps nourish your hair, and this is really great for like just moisture in general and like the consistency of your oil too. I don't use much. This is only 1 fluid ounce. I use half. So just letting you know that. And then rosemary oil, essential oil. Don't put this directly on your scalp. You know, very fragrant, very nice. If you use essential oils, you already know how to use this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really have anything to say. We kind of already talked about rosemary with the Mayel product. There are studies that show that rosemary helps stimulate hair growth, blah, blah, yada, yada. And so I would rather just use actual essential oils and just put them in an oil mix. So basically that is the end of my empties. Those were all of the empties for like the last half of this year. I did it once earlier and then this, yeah, so, but maybe we'll just do half and half because it just seemed easier that way. Maybe, we'll see. But like I said, if you made this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.